the cords in the way?
I'm so fucking tired of cords.
Get everything out of there. Okay, don't break it.
No, I don't know what that was. Something was
The sunglasses.
It wasn't sunglasses. Something else was in there.
Alright, there we go. That's good, right? What the hell was that?
That was a dumb marker that I do not like.
Give me those. I'll put those in here.
No, they're staying up here now. Hey.
No, put it down.
Hey.
I can't see myself.
No, you're in the video. It's just you can't see because.
No, because it's too like the video's like pointing up, and I'm not that tall. There,
now you're still you're good.
There's like a weird shadow on my face.
Yeah, it's mysterious. Is it from this guy?
No, it's like something. This? Just turn the lights off.
Hey. Okay. Hey, boys. There you go. Now you don't have a shadow. I have a shadow.
Okay.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey, you like groceries? Yes.
Fountain W.
Let's show the product, please. This is Wegmans Diet Fountain Root Beer.
Fountain W.
Fountain W. I'm hoping it's fountain-esque.
We're so thirsty we need it right now.
Listen, one of the best root beers I've ever had was at a gas station. And it was called Root Beer Float. It was on a soft serve tap. You pour a cup.
When was that?
In Dryden. At that gas station, remember? I got that one.
Oh my god, that was so good. Yeah. I remember. What the fuck was that? Did someone just touch us?
Some freak from next to us. Can you feel his finger? Does this finger feel good?
Feel weird?
The middle one.
No.
You don't feel
it? Feels dry.
Yeah, it's like salty.
Ew, don't. You're gonna get a sickness. Listen,
look at it.
I'm guaranteed sick right now. I feel it coming. Listen, it's either pneumonia or something else.
Listen, I'm telling you right now that this one has 35 milligrams.
Of what? Salt?
Of sodium.
That's alright. Alright, let's try. I'm thirsty.
Potassium. That's an interesting thing to add.
Alright, smell it first.
Let's see if it's got good smell.
It better not be like a burning root beer because I hate root beers that are pure acidic.
No, it smells good. It's sort of creamish.
Let me smell it. My turn.
It's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Creamy.
Oh, good smell.
Good smell. Pretty good. They're pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad, Wegman. You did good. Now, however, Wegman, I will say, the prices in your store are way too much.
Guess what? A woman that we don't know named Wegman added Ryan on Facebook.
She added me. Not only was her name Wegman, her second name was Falco, as in a character from Star Fox. Wegman Falco.
Cut cap.
Yeah, it doesn't say the balance on here.
We also bought $12 worth of Minute Maid 5-calorie.
Yeah, we spent $9.96 on those 12 packs. $9.96 on 12 packs.
We did?
The $1.20.
No, it took $9.96 away, I thought.
Oh no, the Barks was the Barks was $10.98. Then it took $9.96 away.
And the deposit was $1.20.
Then it was $10.98 for the lemonades.
Wait, what? I thought it was supposed to be $12. That's right, because 12 and 6 is 18.
Cream puffs.
Nice.
Some say it's not a good dessert. Others say it's a good dessert.
No, I never tried them.
You gotta try them.
Okay, ready? We're gonna try them.
Oh no, the brew one flew out.
Uh-oh.
That's what I knew flew out.
Beep, 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 beep. It's stuck to me. Okay.
Oh wait, we got food court club coupon?
Oh, cream puff.
What is this for? Speedy rewards?
So in Massachusetts, there's this thing called the Big E. It's like it's the Eastern States Exposition. It's like the biggest state fair or whatever.
Exposition?
Eastern States Exposition.
What does exposition
mean? Like a bonanza. And they make cream puffs. That's like what they're famous for. And I want to try this cream puff. There's cream in it.
It's true out everywhere though.
Bite it. I want some.
Yeah, it's a Bavarian filling. I will say, Wegman, I don't like that there's a hole on the bottom of it. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh.
You okay? Wow. Not bad. Then we have cannoli to go. And what these are little cannoli chips.
Babe, do you know that kind of dough that they use in a cream puff?
What is it?
It's called a pat a shoe.
A pat a shoe.
Yep.
Is it like a shoe puff?
It's a puff. Pat a shoe.
Is it like a shoe puff?
Not like what from Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
No.
Why are shoe puffs only in Final Fantasy 10? May I have some more root beer, please?
I don't know. Why was that race of little lion guys only in Final Fantasy 8?
There's so many weird things.
Remember?
Babe, so you know how you say quinoa is spelled wrong?
What's his name? His real name?
No, that's the character. The food.
Quinoa.
Quinoa, yeah.
Yeah.
So even Joey Diaz called it that.
Quinoa? Oh, I wish I heard that one.
He called it quinoa.
Oh, here's another puff.
Oh yeah, eat that. That's a powdered puff though. That ain't a normal chocolate covered. Like powdered
Yeah,
butter.
because this one is going bad.
Is it?
Fail.
Let's go get our money back. This is ridiculous. Also, Wegman, why do you put this wrapper on so tight, dude? I like to think of Wegman as a person.
Me too.
Like a single man who's like...
Guy's doing everything.
He's like the store manager. His name is Wegman. He's got his hands in everything. He just wakes up really early and gets to work. Yeah, I guess I'll go bake some cream puffs and I'll run over to the sushi. Alright, got the sushi on the cooking. Alright, now we're going to run over to the bakery. And then we're going to jump back over to the cheese department.
Thanks, Wegman. So yeah, one cream puff was delicious and the other one was stale.
How would you rate that cream puff on the pricing, the quality, and...
Well, seeing as one was stale, should have only cost $1.50 and not $3.
That was $3? That's absurd. I would say $2. Like, maybe if you're selling them individually, sell them at $1.50 each, but if you're selling them in a 2-pack...
That's what I'm saying, one for $1.50 because the other one was gross and I should have not eaten most of it.
That's what I'm saying though, it's like you bought a 2-pack, that should give you a discount.
Shut up.
I still can't open this thing, dude.
Let me help.
Here, can you open that? Got a chest pain right now.
Okay. Like a heart attack?
No. No, I think it's like a muscle cramp or something.
Probably because we breathe in that muscle fume shit.
I got the biggest man
Where's
tit.
our chapstick? Because I'm having rippling chapsticks right now.
Oh, someone put the Pusheen sunglasses here.
I need that thing right now.
What? You're pushing Bushy all over the place. Listen, we went to McDonald's and we bought this little My Little Beanie Buddy.
Yeah, Beanie Buddy.
His name is Bushy. He's a little lion. He's very fuzzy.
We love him.
I stuff him in here down next to the cigarette.
This won't open, and I'm going to use my... Guess what? Here comes another sickness.
Why are you doing that? Bounce, 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 bounce.
Okay. Nope. It's still not open.
Dancing real fast. Here.
Beep, 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 beep. Got it.
You get it?
Yep.
I was about to whip the knife out.
Should have went to Taco Bell.
Shane's calling.
Right now?
Says he is. Give me some of that cannoli.
Wait. Wait! The dip... No, your fingers are dirty. We gotta get to the chips.
Yeah, I was going for the chip.
This is on top.
Here, let me get some of that. So what we have here is a little...
A chip.
What do you call this? Horseradish cheese?
No, that is ricotta cheese.
Ricotta cheese with a cannoli. What a cannoli looks like. Well, this is a cannoli chip. What would you...
Once you bite that chip, it's over.
Kind of like a graham cracker?
No, it doesn't taste like a graham cracker at all.
No,
but it's the texture. It's like the bite of one.
It has like the consistency of a graham cracker, but it has like the sweetness of...
It tastes like it's a cannoli.
It only tastes like a cannoli. That's the only way to describe this thing.
I'm telling you straight out right now. Cannoli is my favorite dessert. I know I say it every time. I like it better than cheesecake. I like it better than anything else.
It's so good. Oh, I said yo. More root beer, please.
Yeah, hold it.
I got it. So we bought 4 12-packs of soda pop. We bought a $3 cream puff. Yep. And we bought a $3.50 cannoli.
And what that Mountain Dew.
I'm so fucked up. Okay, so I think, honestly, root beer is the only soda that can skirt between welfare brand name brand and quality brand out of all the sodas. Do you agree?
What?
Root beer.
Yeah, it tastes good.
It's the only soda that can be good on like
diet and everything.
The diet store,
yep.
The dollar store brand root beer is going to be pretty damn good, even compared.
Because it's root beer is a single flavor.
It's simple.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no fucking cola. Cola, honestly, is the worst soda flavor.
Oh, the worst. And
no.
Yeah.
The single fruit flavors, like fruit punch soda.
That doesn't even count.
That is the worst.
That's the bottom of the barrel.
When you go into a grocery store and they have their store brand. Ooh, excuse me, man.
Fruit punch. It's red.
They've got their 2 liter of fruit punch right next to their 2 liter of blueberry soda. Next to their
electric yellow lemon lime or whatever.
Yeah,
it's not even Sprite. It's something else.
Their shit lime.
Yeah. Or what about pineapple soda? That's bad too.
Pineapple soda. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's real.
So many bad sodas.
That's real.
Yeah, I know it is. I used to stock it, and I'd say, "Why is this even here? Why are there police everywhere tonight? There's no one over there."
This is the thing. Like I said, root beer already exists as a flavor. You can't, like, patent it unless it's, like, you know, your secret root beer or whatever.
Yeah, they all have, like, a little spin on it.
A little bit. But the thing is, every cola is different.
Yeah.
Pepsi is not like Coca-Cola, okay? Dr. Pepper is some fucking disgusting other thing.
It's 41 different flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Coca-Cola has Coke.
When they imitate that as, like, a store brand, it's never the same.
Go ahead, buddy.
And that's why those ones suck.
Go ahead. I started playing. Go ahead.
Listen, it's only in a rare mood that I would want like a Diet Coke, and it has to be Coke Zero now.
And for some reason, I've been drinking.
I can't have Diet Coke anymore.
Diet Pepsi, not Diet Pepsi. I don't like Diet Pepsi, and I don't like normal Pepsi. However, I can, given certain situations,
drink a Pepsi Max.
Drink a Pepsi Max or a Pepsi Diet Cherry. Diet. Pepsi
I don't like cherry anything. Only real cherries.
The thing is, Pepsi was my shit. When I was a punk, and I used to drink soda daily, that was my shit. Like I said, this is... Oh, there's 4 there.
Drugs.
Okay, so we've been saying police pulling people over all night tonight.
It's either bad drivers in the snow or drugs or something.
I want to say...
He just shined a light in there.
Yeah, that guy came up on that guy very quick and aggressively. And there's 2 of them, too.
Listen, Ithaca is ravenous with heroin.
They literally just almost smashed into each other.
Jeez.
That police officer just slammed into...
They let him go.
Oh, they let him go, yeah.
Maybe they thought he was a drunk driver, but he ain't.
Could be. Well, I was thinking also it's Friday night. But still, though, you never see 3 different...
Be careful. I can't ever be pulled over again. That was a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? Fucking Vermont state troopers, you can fucking suck.
Yeah, we got pulled over for speeding one time.
Listen, we were speeding, but also there was no speed limits after we left New York.
Okay,
we had just crossed over to Vermont, and they did not update that speed limit, and they said they did.
When we pulled...
They said they did.
When we left New York going towards Vermont on the same highway that we...
This is 1 o'clock in the morning.
I think we got pulled over at like 1:45 in the morning. We're coming off, you know, the highway where everyone's doing 80 miles an hour.
Listen, this is not an exaggeration. There was not one vehicle on the road.
There was not one vehicle.
We were the only people on the entire highway for hours.
Yeah, literally. Maybe we saw 2 or 3 cars.
Like a tractor trailer in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened is I'm going through there, and I think he said he clocked me at 74 miles an hour. And
there's no way.
I never go 10 miles over the speed limit. So I was probably at 70.
No, that's a lie. When we're going...
Oh, no.
Listen,
it depends on what kind of highway
it depends where we are and what we're doing.
Yeah. Usually, if it's during the day, oh, fuck yeah, I'm doing 80, 90 miles.
Oh, yeah, because everybody else is.
Everybody else is.
You're just going with the flow of traffic.
Going with the flow of traffic.
The most we ever did was on the way home from Alabama on another abandoned highway. We were going about 98 miles an hour.
Yeah, we're flying.
Almost 100.
Going very fast.
The cop came up beside us when that happened and gave us the fingers like this. Then he drove off. He went 150 miles an hour. He went even faster than we were going. Babe.
Is he pulling us over?
Us too?
Is he pulling us over?
We ain't getting pulled over.
I'm confused.
He's in front of us. He's driving away.
Well, what I'm saying is, I wasn't looking at my review. I don't know if he was following us. I'm so confused.
How can you get pulled over from the front?
Well, that's what I was saying is maybe he's like, this fuckhead's not pulling over. Let me show him who's the boss. I thought that's what he was doing to me.
We don't like the police.
Listen, I have a bad stigma for the police.
The only cop, or well, he's not even one, but the only police type person I like is Carl.
Listen, there are some good cops. We're not saying cops are bad, but we're saying in our experience, we are on edge around police officers.
No, listen. The police institution is bad.
It's a bad
I'm
system.
saying it. Fuck you. I don't care.
Look at this guy. This police officer's driving. His lights, turn those lights off if you're not pulling anyone over, dude. What are you doing? He's not trying to get himself... Oh, my God. Are you witnessing this?
I don't know what's happening.
Babe, there's...
Why does he still have his lights on? Is he pulling that guy over?
I don't know. He's not... The guy...
He just has his lights flashing.
He just has his lights flashing. He's not pulling anyone over. He's just going.
Maybe it's broke.
It could be, I guess. Well, I don't get... Because I don't know. There's some police lights that you see, and it's the brightest strobe effect that you've ever seen in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then some lights like this, like, I didn't see that guy even blinking behind me at all until he was next to my fucking window. I literally... Okay, so we're in a 3-lane road right now.
No, we're in a 2-lane.
Well, now we are, but in the back there when he passed us? No, hell no, we were in a 3-lane. And he was behind us. He must have ran through a red light because he was...
For what now?
He was at that red light when we pulled into traffic.
Yeah.
And then...
There he goes.
He's probably freaking this guy out too.
I don't know.
Is he trying to pull that guy over?
I don't... Well, not in that lane he isn't.
Well, what I'm saying is he's not trying to pass that guy, though, and he's got an opportunity to pass him. Oh, wait, did he finally pass him?
Yep. Yeah, because that guy's on the other side of him now.
Yeah, now he's over there. What is this guy doing, though? He's not going with
Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. Not you. To the fucking phone.
To the phone.
I'm a white person, and I have only had terrible experiences with the police.
Yeah. Same here, buddy.
Every time I have called the police in an emergency, like when we were robbed, okay? They did literally nothing. They said that they were going to call the pawn shops and ask them about see if any of our items that we fucking had stolen from us would show up there. They never did because we called up the pawn shops ourselves and asked them. And they said they never got a call from the police and no police ever went down there to fucking check it out.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then when my uncle was getting arrested for domestic dispute or something, which he deserved to be arrested. There's nothing against that. He needed to be fucking arrested. The police maced my 6-year-old cousin in the face. A little 6-year-old girl right in the face. Because she was chasing after them, crying for her dad because they were arresting her dad. That's how you deal with a child? Mace them literally in the face.
How about we
and she had to be rushed
discuss my...
And she had to be rushed to the fucking emergency room for it because she was having like a mental breakdown over hyperventilations. So...
That ain't good.
Then when Ryan Speck robbed us, the cop told us pretty much, there's nothing I can do about this. This is a family type of situation. And I'm like, no, it's not. That's a crime. A crime has been committed of burglary.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you're probably never going to get your stuff back. I said, oh, okay, well, thanks for the help.
Yeah, thanks for informing us that you're not going to help us.
Yeah, so...
I like when they take 4 officers to rip a little kid out of a...
Oh, yeah, how about when they can't apprehend a 7-year-old?
No, he was 12,
no, he's got to be like
13.
12 or 13, but still.
Yeah,
these are 4 grown adult
really
men
sad when
trained.
4 trained adults cannot escort a child out of a sedan, a tiny 4-door sedan, and they can't get the kid out without pulling him face first into the fucking gravel,
destroying him,
and then holding him down, trying to calm him down. Which I've always
That's okay. It's not calming to have your face dug across the gravel, but.
Look at that raging moon up there.
I don't know. So, and then somehow Ryan's dad gets away with assaulting the police and giving them death threats, and they never do anything. So, like, when do the police know when to take certain stuff seriously? Because they're not taking literally murder threats against them seriously.
It's because they only take it serious when they need to take it serious, or when they feel like following the rules.
But yeah, because well, how did they go from not taking it seriously with that kid to taking it too seriously and
well, it's okay. I'm going to bring in something that isn't related to the authorities on any level, but it's similar, I think. So when I worked at a grocery store, you had the managers who literally they could give fucking 10 fucks less. They don't give a shit at all about
anything.
The second a salary manager, aka one of their bosses from corporate, comes down and says, "Oh, we'll be coming in for a visit."
Suddenly
they're fucking It's like a light bulb turned on in their fucking brains.
Oh,
so
now I
they're
have to
finally
do my
able
job.
function. Oh, I guess I'm being paid $70,000 a year to do my job. I should probably do it for a little bit, maybe a couple weeks.
But then they don't do it right. Then they also take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Because they know they fucked up the whole year. Now they had to put it in super fast mode to try to get it together.
And that's the problem, is there's no world can ever work perfectly.
No.
A cop will not pull over every single fucking speeding person he sees because he doesn't have time for that. So that's why there's some fucking rules.
No, and that's not the thing. I don't see police as superhumans, but there is a code of conduct all people have to follow, and ripping a 13-year-old kid out of a car and then dragging him across the fucking cement by his face is not
because
the protocol.
Because you were failing at pulling him out of the car.
That's them upset at their own incompetence.
Yeah.
So they took it out on a fucking child.
And like I was saying with the grocery store, the reason those managers freak out so much is because they're not forcing everybody else to work at an even pace.
And there's never any consequences for this shit. Not for them, not for the police.
There never will, for nothing. The world can't work like that. So we have to just get mad and make YouTube videos.
Yeah, where we eat cannoli chips.
Fucking cannolis. Yeah. So I think the only
it's
way
everywhere,
to live
babe. You're
life
right, because remember I told you about working at the nursing home, and that's supposed to be run by
professionals.
State law. Like there's
the highest form of professionality.
Yeah, it's a hospital.
Where's that?
It's a half hospital, half living a home.
Yeah.
So it has to be. You have to follow all HIPAA laws, everything, every law.
HIPAA, OSHA.
Yes, everything. Every law that every doctor or nurse has to follow in any type of hospital, you have to follow the same thing in the nursing home. The shit that they do at these places, I don't know how they remain open. It's the same thing. They are alerted by the state about a week to 3 days before the state comes in. So then suddenly, that's when everything gets fixed. That's when everybody...
Yep.
I worked in the kitchen, so suddenly, that's when we were all supposed to wear hairnets. Why the fuck weren't we wearing hairnets the whole time? I was never even told I had to wear one.
Yep.
Why is that the state law, but nobody's doing it?
Oh.
It's just nuts.
Well, it's like, okay, so I'm a mailman, and I'm in this group with other mailmen, and guess what? Mailman says, I just heard today that I have to have insurance on my work vehicle. Is this true? How do you not learn that within training?
You're, okay.
Not only did I learn this before I even got the job there, I also learned it immediately in training.
Listen, if you have a vehicle in almost every state, with a few exceptions, you need insurance on your car. So why wouldn't you have it on your work car? That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I don't know who's watching this from what countries, but in America, you need insurance on your car.
The federal government provides insurance for their vehicles.
For free.
But it's not their vehicle.
For free?
It's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't know that the government did that for free.
Also, as I'm a government worker, why don't I get, like everyone says, the government's fucking crap, man, they get so many benefits, they're better workers. Other than my increased pay rate, I don't see any other benefit that I'm getting right now.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I don't.
They just say that. Lots of people are government workers that have really shit jobs. Think about all the people who have to work down in the welfare offices
or
and
like
stuff.
the DMV and stuff, yeah.
Those are hard jobs.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the fucking... You have to deal with really sad shit or even completely maniac people.
Yeah. But, like, think about being a cannoli baker. You think that guy has any problems in his life?
Ask Chris Baker.
Well, he doesn't know. He pulls them out of a box. He's not a baker.
Babe, everyone has problems.
Oh my god, the screen went dark.
Uh-oh.
Why did the screen go so dark? Oh, you know why? Because it's low on battery.
Almost over.
Okay.
23 minutes.
What are we at right now? 23? Alright, we'll end it at 24. Alright, so hey, make sure you don't rate or subscribe or favorite this video.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't even look at my fucking videos. Alright, make sure you hit that in 4 seconds. You have to end it exactly 24 minutes. Wait, 1 second. Okay, go ahead.